Hey everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, I've got a wonderful little story for you. All about a group of lively monkeys, a very ambitious plan, and a super important lesson they learned along the way. So grab a comfy spot, and let's dive into the jungle. In a lush, green corner of the world, there lived a cheerful troop of monkeys. They swung from vines, chased each other through the canopy, and spent their days feasting on sweet, juicy fruits. One sunny afternoon, an exciting idea sparked among them. Let's build a treehouse. One of them chattered. The best, most amazing treehouse ever. Everyone cheered in agreement. They imagined a grand fortress high up in the tallest kapok tree, a place where they could see the entire jungle. Without a second thought, they all scrambled into action. It was a flurry of chaotic energy. Some monkeys tried to lift heavy logs that were far too big for them alone. Others started weaving branches together without any real plan, creating a tangled mess. A few of them even tried to build the roof before the walls were even up. They were all so excited and in such a hurry to finish that they weren't working together at all. Every time they managed to get a small section built, it would wobble, lean, and then crash back down to the forest floor with a loud thud. Again and again, they tried, and again, their treehouse fell apart. The monkeys grew tired and frustrated. Their initial excitement turned into grumpy sighs. This is impossible. One of them whined, flopping onto a large leaf. We'll never get it done, another one added. Maybe this was just a silly idea. It seemed like their dream of a magnificent treehouse was about to fade away completely. But just as they were about to give up, the youngest monkey in the troop, a little guy named Maiko, spoke up. He had been watching quietly from a nearby branch, noticing how everyone was getting in each other's way. Wait a minute, he said, in his small but clear voice. I think I know what the problem is. We're all trying to do everything at once. What if we tried to do it step by step? And what if we did it together, patiently? The older monkeys looked at Miko, then at each other. His idea sounded so simple, but it made perfect sense. The chaos wasn't working, so they decided to give Miko's plan a try. First, they all worked together to gather strong, sturdy pieces of wood, creating neat piles. Then, they formed a team to securely tie the main foundation beams to the tree's thickest branches. Another group focused on building the walls, carefully weaving flexible vines and branches together, making them strong and solid. It wasn't fast. It took time and a lot of patience. Sometimes a knot would come loose, or a piece of wood wouldn't fit. But instead of getting frustrated, they helped each other fix it. They passed materials up the tree in a long, organized chain. They held things steady for one another. Slowly but surely, their treehouse began to take shape. It wasn't wobbly or messy anymore. It was strong and beautifully crafted. Finally, after many days of careful work, the last piece of the leafy roof was put into place. The treehouse was finished. It stood tall and proud in the kapok tree, even better than they had imagined. There were little windows to peek out from, and a sturdy floor to jump on. The monkeys all climbed inside and let out a huge cheer that echoed through the jungle. They had done it. From their amazing new viewpoint, they could see the sparkling river and the colorful birds flying below. They all turned to little Miko and gave him a big group hug. Thanks to his wise idea, they learned something incredibly valuable that day. They realized that even the biggest, most difficult tasks become much easier when you have patience and work together as a team. And that's the story of the monkeys and their wonderful treehouse. It's a great reminder for all of us, isn't it? When things feel overwhelming or impossible, just take a deep breath, break it down into smaller steps, and don't be afraid to ask for help or work with others. Patience and teamwork can truly achieve great things. I hope you enjoyed that little tale. What did you think? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like this story, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.